In today's FC to FM mashup challenge, we honour Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi in what could be their last dance as Team of the Season players. Moving them back to Madrid and Barcelona in their primes, can our Ultimate Team draft survive a GOATed La Liga season? But first, here's a reminder of the rules and challenges for the season ahead. We take the formations the draft provides and throw them into a Wheel of Fortune to see what we'll be working with on FM. The draft is then standard affair apart from the painful rule of not being able to select Ronaldo or Messi. And that's not the only catch, as the drafted manager takes control of the team until January 1st, where we then take over to get the draftees up to speed on the tactics board to complete 3 challenges. No matter where we are in the table, we have to win the league, win a cup, and have one of our draftees win either the Golden Boot or Player of the Season. Let's get into it, shall we? Alrighty then, first things first, as always, what formations are the draft going to give us today?
Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
That's what I call a close encounter.
Come on, who's the captain going to be?
Why is he getting involved in all that nonsense? There's no benefit to him.
And I think that one's quite an easy choice. Nico Williams is coming in. Brian Hill, ex-Spurs player, possibly. Gabriel Martinelli, nice trophy you guys won this season, eh? Cam will be the last midfielder we pick, so the central midfielders are going to be...
The Germans.
But Lothar Matthäus. I think it's Lothar, right? Yeah, Lothar. Sorry, German. So we've got our beast in the midfield. So I would like a bit more of a deep line playmaker here. Andrea Pirlo, anyone? After that start with Leroy Sané, I was thinking, dearie me. But look at that team all of a sudden. And there is a La Liga vibe to it as well. That is lovely stuff. Cam, attacking midfielder. Please be somebody good. I would love a James Maddison right now. The Spurs in me.
You win.
Oh, it's even better than James Maddison, bro. Wesley Sneijder, Real Madrid legend, but it is Johan Cruyff. Gonna be turning all over the shop, boy. Last centre-back. We need a good centre-back for this team because we don't really have a defensive midfielder, so come on.
Well, God almighty, would you look at that?
Oh, it is going to be prime time in La Liga. Messi, Ronaldo, and then all of these absolute freaks, mate. Okay, so we've got Kobel in goal after that Maldini pick. That is a phenomenal first 11 pick. Apart from the captain, he's not going to be our captain. Come on, Leroy Sané, you are getting moved out of this team as quickly as possible. Ooh, we do need that new right side. And I think Kubo is going to be our new right-sided midfielder. I'm loving the La Liga theme here, by the way. So nothing too special from those last 2 reserve picks. We've got Locatelli, and then we've got the Bumgardner.
Sorry, what?
And we've got a Jersey Dudek. Who can forget the old Bruce Govlar wobbly legs in that Champions League final? Happy days here. We just need a left-back. Give me a left-back. Any left-back.
He's done it!
I mean, it's going to be Lahm. It's got to be Philip Lahm. That's not a bad team at all. But now it's time for the most important pick of the entire draft. And that is the manager himself. Remember, they take charge until January 1st. So if we pull an absolute stinker here, this God squad might not matter at all because they're going to have us down in bloody 5th or 6th position. So come on.
You ruined it.
That's not great at all. I mean, at least we've got somebody who's recognisable. And on Football Manager, to be fair, he's not rated too badly at all. But simply for the fact that I don't know who anyone else is, you are in. Please do better than you did at West Ham. Please. As always, here are the icons and heroes that we drafted. Feel free to pause the video for a closer look as we are moving swiftly on to none other than Ronaldo and Messi. They are both set back to their primes on Football Manager, back at Real and Barcelona, and my God, do they both look absolutely cracked. What about the draft boys themselves? Well, they are locked and loaded into La Liga. We've got Julian Lopetegui, I don't know how you say his name, I'm not going to lie. Didn't realise he used to be a goalkeeping coach, but the pressure is kind of on. The draft are predicted to come third. And Real Madrid with Cristiano Ronaldo back. Again, look at that front line. Is it any surprise that they're evens on?
It's the best team I ever faced in my life.
But can Lopetegui do the business? Well, we're about to find out as we sim to January 1st. Lopetegui and the draft boys tried their best, but they sit third come January 1st, a whole 10 points behind Barcelona, albeit with a game in hand, and no surprise at all when you look at that top scorers and average rating chart. Yamal, Ronaldo, Mbappe, and of course Lionel Messi are absolutely bossing the league season. Our closest goal scorer is no surprise, Mr. Johan Cruyff, but I don't even think his greatness will be enough to topple that lot, especially when you consider one of our challenges is to win the Golden Boot or Player of the Season. In terms of our results against Real and Barcelona, Lopetegui only managed 1 point against them, losing away to Real Madrid and drawing at home to Barcelona.
You know, he is a specialist in failure.
But he's now back at the job centre as yours truly has taken over. So the 4-4-1-1 is locked in, and admittedly, the lineup is a little bit different to how I had it set up on FC25, and I've got to start off by apologising to Leroy Sané. I'm sorry, mate, but I didn't know your game on Football Manager because you have got a naughty looking profile, and the only specific player instruction that I've added is David Beckham. I've told him as a deep line playmaker to stay wider and cross more often. The reason I've done that is because he's got 19 out of 20 crossing. I want him whipping that ball in as much as possible. Will it work when you've got a midget and Julian Alvarez up top? I'm not too sure, but hopefully it will kick in quite quickly because we've got Real Madrid on the 3rd of March. So we've got a nice few games to warm up to that one. Do have Atletico, second game of the season, but we've got 10 points to catch up. So the boys have to kick into gear as quickly as possible. Let's get this party started. So just the 10 points to try and cut down then. And we started very well indeed. 4 goals in 30 minutes against sorry Cadiz, including a peach from David Beckham, set us well on our way to catching Barcelona. Atletico away was next, and we smashed right through Simeone's bus, courtesy of the most German penalty you'll ever see. We left Madrid with the 3 points and a bloody injury to star man Johan Cruyff.
You cannot be serious!
4 weeks out wasn't great, but we still had some time before Real Madrid came to town in March. Could we survive until then?
You're goddamn right.
As the man we laughed at during the draft, Leroy Sané stepped up and stepped out, scoring or assisting in 5 games straight.
The Germans.
The run was capped off by even more German excellence from the penalty spot and a goal from the returning Cruyff. We were on fire heading into that crunch game with Madrid, but how had Ronaldo and Messi gotten on since the new year? Ronaldo was, well, doing Ronaldo things, of course, banging 4 past Alaves. In fact, he'd scored in every game since January 1st, including an outrageous winner over Messi's Barcelona.
Ronaldo. Oh, genius!
He was now well ahead in that Golden Boot race, sitting on top with 24 goals. Messi, though, of course, still stood top of the Player of the Season charts. Whilst not as prolific as Ronaldo in front of goal, the Argentine magician was both creating and scoring for fun in a free-flowing Barca side. Unfortunately for the Catalonians, along with that Madrid loss, they had also suffered a shock defeat to Cadiz, meaning this title race was down to just a single point heading into March. We'd be missing Matthias for the Madrid game, but had home advantage. Can we stop that insane front line? Things definitely started well, as the draft boys got a stroke of luck just 4 minutes in. Come on.
Toasty!
Oh, he's dinked him. Ronaldo and co just could not find a way through, with CR7 having possibly his worst game back in the Madrid shirt as he went up against Maldini. And it'd get even worse for him, as it was our number 7 who clinched up the win. But Beckham? Oh, Beckham against his former team! For Real Madrid, rearview mirror. Barcelona is our next target. The Barcelona game at the Camp Nou was in just under 2 months' time. And having just kept Ronaldo quiet for the first time this year, I was feeling confident. Could we outpace Messi and the Catalonians? And well, it became a weekly battle of the GOATs en route to that date at the Nou Camp. Messi was terrorising Spanish defences like only he could. Yamal was scoring for fun as the defenders focused on the Argentinian wizard, and old man Lewandowski reaped the rewards of having 2 geniuses either side to feed him. For us, Cruyff was doing all he could to keep up, including a hat-trick in Valencia. Beckham was at his curling best, and even the great Paolo Maldini was chipping in when he could. One team had to give eventually though. Unfortunately for us, it was Barca who blinked first as they lost away to Sevilla.
Hold up.
The exact same Sevilla who rocked up to the draft stadium to score a 95th minute equaliser. One big advantage for us though was Barcelona's deep run into the Champions League and its hold, as a quarter-final with Napoli would see a weakened Barcelona draw both league games either side. We didn't slip up again, meaning the Camp Nou would see us enter 4 points ahead of Barca. A win and the title was surely ours. Did I just say if we win it? Because 5 minutes in, we were 1-0 down. And make that 2 just 10 minutes later. We did grab a goal back for our current player of the season, Leroy Sané, but all it did was delay the inevitable.
A masterpiece from Messi! Genius! That's the only word you can't use!
We're still top. Madrid, out of nowhere, after thinking that I'd put them to bed. If they win their game in hand, they'll actually go ahead of us on goal difference, I believe. And of course, Cristiano Ronaldo scored a hat-trick to see Madrid win their game in hand.
I am flabbergasted.
And take a lead in the table on a head-to-head basis. Bloody Lopetegui just had to lose 3-1 back in September, didn't he? Our only saving grace was a run of very winnable games to end the season. The draft boys did all they could, winning every game. Could Alonso's men stay on top and handle the pressure? So CR7 literally scored his and Madrid's way to an incredibly close La Liga title, killing our chances at completing all 3 challenges dead in the water. But what about that Copa del Rey? We had actually beaten a weakened Madrid team way back in the 4th round, as well as winning away at Atletico, meaning we were ending this GOATed season playing the GOAT in the final. Barcelona were at near full strength, with Yamal patiently waiting in the wings on the bench, but a Grimaldo suspension meant it would be Kirkes handed the not so envious task of stopping Messi this time. But the complexion of this final took an ugly turn 30 minutes in. There'd be no early opener for Gavi this time, mate. No one's doing anything. Not a single highlight in 30 minutes. Oh! Oh! I spoke too soon, mate. To be fair to Barcelona, they set up shop and kept us at bay extremely well. So well, in fact, we didn't see a highlight for the rest of the 90 minutes.
Shocking. I am disgusted with it.
Extra time, though, was just too much for the 10 men of Hansi Flick. Not even a goated Messi could stop our onslaught. We edged closer and closer to a goal before it came from the man you would least expect. And goal! So an absolute slog of a 1-0 dirty win to finish the season, just the way I like it. All that's left to see now is, did Cruyff somehow manage to catch Ronaldo or Messi in those player charts? I think we all know the answer, people. And could it be anyone else but Cristiano Ronaldo at the top of the scoring chart? He scored 37 league goals. And Lionel Messi, officially the best player in the league with an average rating of 7.98. He got 18 assists. I don't know how many goals Messi got. He got 18 league goals. Phenomenal season. Johan Cruyff, though, has fired his way up to second place in the top scorers charts. But unfortunately, That, along with not winning the league title, means we have only won the Spanish Cup this year, which means 2 of the 3 challenges are a failure, which means overall the entire challenge is a failure. But you know what? I don't give a monkeys. It has been a delight using Ronaldo and Messi in their prime. And I mean, look at that league table in the end. Anyway, if you haven't liked and subscribed, you did enjoy it, please do so. Left up on screen the last draft challenge I did. We enhanced the Premier League to go along with the Premier League team of the season. Check that out if you haven't already. But in the meantime, have a good one, and I shall see you in the next one. Peace.